Good evening, everybody. It's Monday, January 21st, 2025 at 6 p.m. And I will call to order the Freetown Board of Select meeting. Today, we will be going into executive session and not coming back in open session on this agenda. This meeting, we're going to executive session for the following reasons. Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A3, to discuss strategy with respect to collective bargaining or litigation of an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the litigating position of the public body, and the chair so declares. And this is related to the DEP PFAS. Agenda item 1 is in conjunction with the Board of Health. We'll open their meeting after I explain the other two reasons why we're going to executive session. Agenda item 2, Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A7, to comply with or act under authority of any general or special law or federal grant in aid requirements, specifically General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 22, for the purpose of reviewing executive session minutes for approval and determining whether such minutes shall be released in the matter of approval, not released, or of executive session minutes from 6/2/2025 and 6/9/2025. And third, Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A2, to conduct strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, or to conduct collective bargaining sessions or contract negotiations with non-union personnel. This is for executive assistant. So with that, am I missing anything?
Mr. Chairman, if I may?
Yep.
We need a motion to enter into executive session for the three purposes. Also, for the litigation executive session, you would need to declare that a open session would have a detrimental impact on the litigating position of the Board of Selectmen. And then we should clarify that while the board is not going to return from executive session under this agenda, there is a subsequent agenda for an open session meeting.
Yes. And did I not say that with the agenda? I thought I did say that with agenda item 1, that they'll have detrimental effect on the litigating position of the public body, and chair so declares, and I do. Maybe I didn't say that part?
I didn't hear the I do. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you.
You blurred.
Okay. So, and so to clarify, we are going to executive session, not coming back in open session on this meeting, but we will be going into open session on a different agenda item this evening, or a different agenda this evening. So now I'm going to did I cover anything off there?
Yes, I think now we just need someone to actually make the motion.
So, yeah, before that, I'm going to have the Board of Health open their meeting, because they're on this, it's a combined meeting.
Okay.
Being 6:03 and having a quorum present, I call the Board of Health meeting to order. We will be in executive session with the Board of Selectmen.
All right.
The
So
Board
with
of
that,
Health will need to do the same process of announcing the executive session purpose and also having a motion to go into executive session. And the Board of Health will also have to announce whether it's going to return from open session after the executive session. Yeah.
So we will not be having an open session tonight, simply the agenda for the executive session. The reason is MGL Chapter 30A, Section 21A3, to discuss strategy with respect, this one?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yes.
with respect collective bargaining or litigation, if an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the litigating position of the public body, and the chair so declares, and I do.
All right.
And the subject matter of the executive session is also the PFAS matter?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, DEP fast. Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll do two separate motions, I guess. So I'll entertain a motion for the Board of Selectmen to go into executive session.
Motion made.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You have to do that, I'm sorry, you have to do that by roll call.
Yep.
Selectman Lopes?
Yes.
Selectman Zager?
Yes.
Selectman Matthews?
Yes.
I will entertain a motion to go into executive session for Board of Health.
Motion made.
Second. All in favor?
Roll call again.
Liz?
Board of Health, Turi? Aye. Board of Health, French.
Aye.
All right, so we are now in executive session. Okay, good evening, everybody. It's Monday, July 21st, 2025 at 7:05 PM. And with a quorum being present, I will call to order the Freetown Board of Select meeting. This meeting will be recorded and will be available on the town's YouTube page. I'll jump right into it. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something. No? All right. Agenda item 1, discussion of vote whether to approve weekly warrants 001 through 0053. Any questions or concerns?
No.
All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to approve the weekly warrants.
Motion made. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Agenda item 2, discussion of vote to approve open session minutes from 7/7/2025 and 7/15/2025. Any questions or concerns there?
No. No.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve the open session minutes from 7/7/2025 and 7/15/2025.
Motion made.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Agenda item 3, discussion of vote whether to approve the request from the Council on Aging to use formula grant funds to purchase a tent in the sum of $1,212.50. I'm not in the business of fighting the COA on what they want to do. I don't know if you guys have any questions or concerns on this one?
No,
No.
Well, I think it makes perfect sense for what they're trying to do.
Yeah. Trying to have the agenda here, and I just keep losing it.
Page 13.
Yep.
Did you lose it?
No, I got it, I have too many tabs open. I had it open, just in case I need to reference anything specifically. Okay, this is definitely not it.
You want to know the cost of the tent?
No, I see, it's in the, I was just, this is really for next stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, so, I'll entertain a motion to approve the request from the Council on Aging to use the formula grants to purchase a tent.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Agenda item 4, discussion of vote whether to accept donations from TLI Meatworks to the Council on Aging in the amount of $427.20 in meats from TLI/Meatworks. That's a very nice donation.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it, and I don't have any issues with that.
No.
Questions or concerns?
No.
No, thank you,
Guys?
Frank.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So with that, I'll entertain a motion to accept the donation.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, agenda item 5, discussion and vote whether to approve the addendum to the agreement between the town of Freetown and M&M Contract Cleaning, Inc. for cleaning services for the Freetown Police Department. And this is the one I
There
was,
was an error on the original contract, so this is just fixing it, and not with dollar amounts, which
okay,
is wording.
that's what I was gonna ask. All right, sounds good. Questions or concerns?
No.
All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to approve the addendum to the agreement between the town of Freetown and M&M Contract Cleaning for cleaning services for the Freetown Police Department.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, discussion and vote whether to install a camera at the boat ramp. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, the concern with that is there's no internet over there. So I think we would have to first pay for an internet service, and then installing the camera, which is probably the least of the whole thing, is the camera. But do you want to pay a monthly internet bill? And they run like $200 a month.
We couldn't do cellular the way the police use?
I don't know. I mean, all our other cameras run off of internet.
Okay.
You want us to look into
I
it?
think, looking back at some of the cases we had over the years, working with the two different chiefs that we've had in the past few years, Chief Abbott and Chief Rose, there was a use of a camera at one of the cemeteries, I believe, at one point. I believe it was cellular, so I don't know if that's at our disposal.
Do you want me to look into that?
Yeah.
I think that's the code here is an AT&T mobile data SIM card. I think that's what you're talking about, right?
Correct.
And then the IT person said it was $39.99 a month for that. So the other thing that I did speak with him a little bit about was a self-contained system, so that it would be more, like, it wouldn't be at town hall, we wouldn't be able to look at it, but if there was an incident, it would all be self-contained in a unit. It wouldn't have internet, but you'd go there to physically pull footage.
So essentially a CCTV.
Yeah.
So that might be an option. I don't have a price on that, but I can get that if you would like me to look into that with him.
Yeah, I think it might make sense, right? And then, but then the only other issue is then having the ability to contain the unit, right? Because then someone does something to the unit, they find out that
I think it would be
all
inside
footage is
the
there.
shed, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
that
if
would be
someone
it.
goes there and does something that's bad enough and they want to get in and do something, you never know. People do some funky things, so.
So, because, yeah.
It's a
I think it's worth looking into that, just to get an idea of what that would cost, right? I think that makes sense. I'm also like Starlink, like, it seems like a crazy idea for just this one camera, but Starlink's pretty affordable, and it's like what I was thinking, like, I wouldn't do it just for the camera, but if we want to have Wi-Fi at the boat ramp, which might be a good thing to have anyways, right? That you can make like a public Wi-Fi that we're just utilizing for other things, it might make sense. I don't know if there's grants we get too for like increasing public connectivity, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know if there's a way to pause it through the winter, right? You pay for internet,
I think that's what I was thinking, Starlink, I think it's month to month.
Starlink, what is that?
Starlink, it's owned by Elon Musk, it's like, it's
It's the-
internet anywhere.
It's literally, it's satellite in the sky.
I was
If you
gonna say,
ever
is it a
see
satellite?
It like, the first time I saw it was at a campground and you watch and it looks like aliens, like it's like you watch
Looks
it
like a
and it's like a
diamond.
line
Yeah.
of lights going by and it just like floats in the sky. And
It's pretty wild to see.
I mean, you could always ask a neighbor to, if you wanted to tap into their internet too. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know who's right there. I don't know them.
Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate that, but I also would want to stay out of that because like, things get mucky and,
Yeah.
But, so, I think Starlink's definitely worth looking into.
How much is Starlink?
So, they have a bunch of different plans. Like, I work with a guy who, like, lives in a Airstream, right? And he has, like, the best one that you can get. And his is, I don't know, I guess, saying, here, it's $120 a month for residential. The light one's $80. The one, like, this one,
That's cheaper than Comcast.
I know. Well, that's what they're competing against.
Like, it's crazy, right?
I know, and then they have one here like this, a 50 gigabyte one is $50 a month.
Wow.
That's for personal, and then there's business, but I don't know if they have municipal. They might have special deals for municipal use, right? It's just worth looking into.
Instead of Starlink, it's StarGuard.
that
It's a different, from municipalities, it is a different type.
Oh,
So
really?
Starlink's it works well, especially for the RVers and everything else, but if you're looking for municipalities, StarGuard is the next one up.
Interesting.
I'm
Did
not sure if we
know
can,
about
I'm not sure if you can do smaller ones though. But again, we can look into it.
that. Okay.
We were able to get a police detail there this weekend because of Pondapalooza, so that was good.
Yeah, I think first option, like the closed camera one, and then I just can't. Yeah, there's got to be a better solution. I don't know, but yeah. Look,
I mean, unfortunately, there's been some stuff that's happened recently on the pond, right, where a couple of jet skis were stolen and stuff, and, there was question as to whether or not they came through the boat ramp. There's only so many places to access the pond.
Yeah.
So there's that aspect of it, there's the safety of the personnel that are there, so I see a real need to put it there.
Okay.
I just want, I would also like to see, to their point, is if there's a way to month-to-month reoccurrence, making it cheaper or non-existent.
Well, there's the added issue as well. Once we add it, let's say it is a CCTV, right, and we got a bunch of FOIA requests. Now you're taking a person or body, going down there, pulling the video, bringing it back to the office, downloading it, going through all the video,
Try to figure out why.
trying to figure out why instead of doing it from your desktop. So there's,
Yeah, I think it's better for us to have things saved in the cloud
Yeah.
for the way, for the 30 days or whatever it is that we save. if
Well,
there's
because a
no
lot of the
incident.
closed systems too, they only hold for, there's only so much memory in them,
Yeah.
right? So in the more, if there's only one camera on it, it's not as big of a deal, but if we decide to start adding other cameras, now
Like,
you're going against that memory and it, yeah.
is it possible for us to just like get an internet connection, like, just like the houses next there have internet, right?
Oh, no, you can, because we have the shed and we have electricity, so you can get internet there.
I mean,
The SIM card would be like 40 a month, and that would be the internet there.
but I'm saying that's like a wireless internet. I'm saying like get like a actual physical
Hardwire.
hardwire the camera to the internet through a modem.
I think you could, but I don't know if they have Verizon over there, if Comcast is just extremely expensive.
Because what I was thinking there is like it would just be instead of a new service plan, it's just an additional location, like an additional box on our existing plan. Just something, maybe something else to look into. I don't know how that works.
I'll look into it. Like I said, I know some of East Freetown has Verizon.
Fios, yeah.
Or talk to the neighbors too. Say, hey, we'll pay you $20 a month. Just let us let us put a camera in. All right.
we get a taker.
All right. So I think we have some. I think it's a good idea. We'll just have to work out how we do it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I think no vote there needed really.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Ambulance abatements. So for June 2025, the ambulance abatements and write-offs was $156,401.68. Any questions or concerns on that?
No.
No.
All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve ambulance abatements and write-offs for June 2025.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So this one I found interesting. Okay, so this is agenda item 8, discussion of vote whether to conduct sexual offender registry information checks on staff and/or volunteers, workers with children and seniors. I'm surprised we don't do that.
Yeah, and so we do the CORI, right, which is the COR.
Yeah.
Criminal offender.
The SORI is specifically for this.
Right, and so in our travels with the new insurance company, possibly, this came up, and I'm like, I didn't even know what a SORI was.
I've never seen it.
didn't know.
I assumed it was all under the quarry, right? That's what I always assumed, but
Same here.
Yeah,
it's
so
not.
it's not, and so really it's an insurance thing, whereas like they're insuring us against anybody abusing
yeah.
person, so, and, we do have the senior center where there are vulnerable population. So I think anywhere where there's a vulnerable population, we should be doing the SORI checks.
So are we gonna do it retrospectively to all existing?
I think we'll do it to
employees?
all existing employees, but here's the thing, I needed you guys to vote, and then I need to go to the unions.
Yeah.
So it's not a done deal until it's a done deal, but I wanted to bring it up to you because we haven't been doing it. So all the COA, I think all of the COA employees, what else were we talking about?
Library.
Library, because they're dealing with the children. The COA is dealing with the vulnerable population, and anything else you guys can think of. I mean, I have no problem too trying to institute it as when you're hired, we do a CORI and a SORI, right? We do
Yeah.
both of them. when
Yeah, I
you're
think that
hired.
going down the road, it makes sense, right? But,
Yeah.
because kind of makes me feel better that everyone else was saying they didn't know, because I was looking at the agenda and I'm like, what is this? And yeah, I researched it on my computer to find out what it was.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's one of the things, like I said, that came through on the new insurance. They're like, hey, do you do this? We're like, yeah, I don't even know what it is. So we should be doing this.
I think everyone probably, obviously like myself, is saying we just assumed it was all part of the quarry check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so,
Yeah.
Apparently not.
oh,
Okay.
all right.
All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to approve or to conduct the SORI checks on staff and/or volunteers working with children and seniors.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Agenda item 9, discussion and vote whether to declare the following items as surplus and what to do with each item. So we have a Canon Image Runner Advanced Copier Scanner at the police station is A, and then B is HP 4250 large printer from the town administration office. And what do we want to do with these things?
The first one is not repairable.
Falling apart and slow?
Not working. The second one came out of my office. It's really slow, but it works.
I mean, do
I
you
picked
put
it
it
up,
in?
the
anyone
whole
gonna
bottom
use
fell
it?
off though, so I don't, Like, we picked it up to put it in the hallway, and the bottom came out off of it, so,
I was gonna say, but if no one else is gonna use it, then we're gonna hold on to it,
yeah.
and for what? To have to redo this again
Yeah.
down the road?
I
So
would
why don't we
probably
just send both of these things to the transfer station?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe put the HP in the swap shed. Somebody might be able to use it. It's big and bulky and it's
We could-
slow.
We could leave them, like, as long as, there's not like memory cards in any of these, right?
Nope.
Okay, I just want to make sure that someone doesn't go to town hall and get it. and so- Okay,
It's really, really slow. Like, I send things to it and it takes like probably 40 seconds, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Like, okay, come on,
Watching
print.
paint.
that'll drive me crazy.
Oh,
Totally
does it?
drive me crazy. All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to declare items A and B on agenda item 9 as surplus and to send them to the transfer station.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. And item 10,
You want this one?
I think
this is discussion and vote whether to approve the insurance values for all municipal buildings. So this is in our agenda.
So again, this is all part of the process of changing insurance. It's not something we, or at least I should say that I really was looking at on a year-to-year basis. So I went through the valuations with the insurance agent. A lot of things were way undervalued, but you have to look at them from municipal point of view and not necessarily,
Yeah, like commercial, like.
yeah, because like.
Fair market value or whatever.
Yeah, because like the town hall was valued at $1 million, which is probably what a 5,000 square foot building would be appraised at in residential dollars. But when you're talking municipal world and replacement cost, we could never replace that building for $1 million. It's probably closer to a $6 million building.
I would say even more than that, like replacement value.
Right, so I upped everything, but I still don't think we're 100% where we probably should be. But we upped the values by $10 million, and it cost us, I think, $5,000 more for the premium. So I thought, let's do this round, and then next year I'll be looking to up them again, but I wanted you all to approve them, because
Yeah.
I want to make sure we're insured the way we should be insured.
$10
and,
million was an extra $5,000. That's a smart investment,
Yeah.
right? Not that, we all pray that nothing happens, but
So we're gonna be, I think we're gonna be looking for another round of increases next year.
Okay. Yeah, these all look reasonable to me though. I mean, I think they're still low, but I think that, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions or concerns?
no.
All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to approve the insurance values of all the municipal buildings as presented in the packet.
A motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Agenda item 11, discussion and vote on amount of coverage for cybersecurity insurance. It's funny, I just went through this conversation with my business partner.
So the reason, again, I'm bringing it before you, we had $1 million of coverage. Sounds like a lot, but, we have bank accounts that far exceed that amount. I did ask him, if in fact we were hacked and they got into our bank accounts, are you going to cover that? And he said yes. So
But our banks are FDIC, oh, does it matter for FDIC insured?
FD&C is only
only 250,
250,000. We
yeah.
have $10 million with stabilization funds.
Yeah, jeez,
So,
that's scary.
so
We might want to diversify that into some smaller funds.
You can, you just need multiple accounts.
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it is in multiple
But
accounts.
if it's covered by this insurance, then I feel.
We actually
comfortable with
have 20 accounts.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
okay.
all split up in
Yeah,
different
yeah.
places. But the question, it's very, very expensive. I think it was $10,000 for the first million.
it.
Did I
This is exactly
include,
what I ran into.
did I include the, how
I see
much
it.
it
So
was?
it's on the cyber, to go up to, from $1 million,
Oh, yeah, 2 million's another 5,000.
another 5,000, 3 million's up to it. So it's like 5,000 per million, right?
Yeah. So,
I like the 5,000 for 10 million on the buildings. That was a lot better.
to go up to 5 million is another $22,000. So I wanted you to tell me where you want to be. The good news is this insurance company came in cheaper than Maya, so there was some wiggle room to do these things. And as far as like the town hall and the equipment and anything, us getting attacked and being up and running, we have backups to the backups, right? So over the last few years with Chris and Luann and everything, We have cloud backups, we have hard server backups, we can be up and running in a very short period of time, but that's not what I was worried about. I'm worried about the getting into the bank accounts. Now, we don't do wire transfers, we're pretty safe in all of that, but look, I mean, we've had an instant where a scammer got in and got money diverted to them, so.
And then, but this cybersecurity also covers the, what's it called? The ransom,
Yeah, I think anything like that.
because that's like, I know a lot of people have dealt with that recently. I don't know, I think it was like the Somerset Police Station. They got held for ransomware, they had to pay Bitcoin or something. Or one of the local police
Yeah,
stations.
but I think
shouldn't say
that's
that on
why
the record who it was.
that's why
I think the local police station.
we're kind of backed up to the backup, so I think that we could
So
weather that.
So are you comfortable saying $1 million?
And that would be per account, right? Or is that in total?
I think that's our total coverage, our cybersecurity coverage in total.
We have $1 million now. Do you want to go to $2 million, would cost an additional
Like,
$5,
what,
or $3 million?
yeah, and if we're outside of like, if we're not thinking about the actual cash value itself, right? Because I think that, like, I think that would be covered regardless.
You think so?
I think that, maybe not. If we have our money split up, so FDIC will insure up to 250 on every account.
Right, but we haven't, and we have in excess of that in accounts. Oh my God, for sure we do.
But I guess, so to what, I think what Trevor's thinking is we have 20 accounts times 250, right? Well,
Each account would
with
probably.
each account, so that's 500,000, 5 million, right? So we would still need to cover that gap. So,
And this is just a big area, a lot of risk, a lot of exposure, which is why it's so expensive. That's why I brought it to the board, because it's not something I'm like, it's very expensive. But it's very expensive if we get hit. So I would say at minimum go 2 million, but I.
Yeah, I think 2 million feels right. I was gonna originally say, like, I was trying to think of like other things that, like taking the cash out of the equation, like what other kind of technology, like cybersecurity type things? Like if we're held liable for people's personal information getting released, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know.
but I mean, I'm comfortable going to 5 million.
2 million, you're saying 5 million?
So, sorry, 2 million, I said. I
5
was reading the
million's-
word 5 million, I said 2 million.
5 million is $22,000 more, and I don't know if I have it in the budget, but 2 million is $5,000 extra.
So it ends up being 15,000-ish and change?
Yeah, yep.
As a part of the overall policy. What percentage of the overall policy is that, you think?
So, what's our overall policy? 158,000 for, so many pieces of it. 158,000 for like our insurance for this stuff, liability, equipment, buildings, and this. We pay, the accident on duty plan for the police is about $77,000. Police and fire is $77,000. That's a kind of a separate plan. And then we pay workman's comp is another plan. That's around $35,000. So our insurance is running $240,000 maybe for the town for all of the pieces.
Okay.
But it's something, like I said, with this change, we've really been delving into the minutia of the numbers, and I want to make sure that we're amply insured.
All right. I mean, 2 million sounds reasonable to me. It's hard to
Yeah,
say.
I'm okay with that.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion to increase the amount of coverage for cybersecurity insurance to $2 million.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We can always look at it next year again.
Yeah, exactly, right? If, you know, as we get more information just about that, I mean, premiums might come down, you never know. It's a very
I think
kind
it's
of,
gonna be, it's a hard area, so I don't know that premium is gonna come down, but we want to make sure that we're as protected as we can be.
And then I do think that, you know, to that point, if the FDIC is covering things to 250,000, I wonder if there is an easy way for us to diversify some of those accounts.
I'll have that conversation. I mean, I think it's gonna be burdensome to some extent, but maybe some of it at least, and get it protected.
Well, if there's some things that might be easy, right? If it's just 5 more accounts, it's a lot of money, you know,
Yeah.
so.
I can certainly.
But
I'll have
it's
that
easy for me
conversation.
to sit behind here and say that, and.
Yeah, it's just the actual management of
Yeah.
moving around and keeping all the accounts straight, like, yeah, I guess confusing.
Well, we already have 20 accounts, so there's
Yeah.
a lot
A lot of
already.
moving parts.
Yeah.
All right, so agenda item 12, discussion review of proposed recall provision for regional school committee members.
So, we had started this back before town meeting. We have to do this in conjunction with Lakeville. So they started, we used town council jointly to come up with the provision because it needs to be the same for both towns. So Lakeville had some questions that would come back and were answered, so I thought I would just get it in front of the board to review it, if there's things that you don't like about it, so that I can get it back to Lakeville and we can kind of work it out before it hits town meeting. We're talking about town meeting in November. So I think that, I don't know if Luann highlighted this, but whoever that highlighted the yellow, those are really important things to look at, because it says 150 registered voters can have a recall vote. And that can be from anywhere. And then down below, I think it says 10% of the registered voters from each precinct. So there's 3 in Lakeville, 3 in Freetown, which I kind of like that, because, you could get a cluster of 150 people if you really wanted to. I don't know if 150 registered voters is enough, but these are the questions, right? So they're sort of highlighted, and I just didn't know if you had any changes, any questions. You'll see the questions that were posed and the answers that came from council regarding it, and I just didn't know if you had any issues that you want me to reiterate back.
No, I'm not so, I mean, nothing jumps out at me, like,
So you're worried about that 150 and/or the 10% being too low?
No, I like the
But you,
10%.
because of the 10%'s there, then
Yeah.
that will cover us.
I feel like that at least makes it, has to be widespread, it has to be members from both towns, it has to be members from each precinct. That's a lot, that'll be hard to do, I think. I don't know what 10% would equate. What do we, I don't know how many voters we have in each precinct, but it might be,
That'll be hard to come by.
30 from each.
Yeah, I mean, I
precinct.
guess to that point, is if someone was to be recalled, it would have to be something pretty egregious, right? And then that's kind of what, a good way of looking at it, so.
I'm okay with it.
Same here.
It's gone this far in the process and it's been vetted by both towns and the attorneys, so let's get it on the ballot.
Yeah, and so we don't have anything to vote on this tonight, right? It's just discussion review.
Yeah, I'm just discussing, they're asking me where we stand, and
Yeah.
I just wanted
I
to
don't-
run it by you.
Yeah, so I think that the consensus is, we're good.
You're good, it'll be on the town meeting, come
Yeah.
November, our town meeting is scheduled for.
Okay. Agenda item 13, discussion and vote whether ratify the vote from 7/15/2025 to approve the request for appropriation transfer between or within departments for water sewer, purchased water to water sewer use charges sewer in the sum of $265,000. So why is this back on?
It wasn't on the last agenda, but we had to do it
You're right.
timely, so we are ratifying that.
Perfect, thank you for the explanation. So that will entertain a motion to ratify the vote from 7/15/2025 for the transfer.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, boom, boom. Agenda item 14, acknowledge the following reserve fund requests. This is just acknowledging them, so there's no vote here, right?
Correct.
Building clerical salary wages and some, or sorry, building clerical 2 salaries and wages? Okay, thank you. The sum of $4,301.09.
These are all coming from the reserve fund
Yeah,
to
these
these.
are reserve fund transfers.
Yeah, okay, they're all coming from reserve fund to
Correct.
these, okay, I got it. So, then town property, R&M building and grounds in the sum of $25,000. And then C, electrical inspector salary wages in the sum of $6,850. Is this for OT stuff?
The electrical inspector is just, we had way more inspections than we budgeted for.
Yep.
The property repairs and maintenance, building and grounds is, I think probably the repairs to the police station.
Yeah,
ran
error
that-
in budgeting, yep.
Yeah, ran that budget over, and I think there was just an error on the clerical salary wages.
Perfect. All right, any questions or concerns?
Nope.
No.
All right, great. Okay, agenda item 15, discussion of vote awarding the milling and pavement overlay of Bullock Road and various streets. All right, so it looks as though the Hatch Group came in cheapest. And their bid was $604,000-ish. And the next closest bid was $646,000, so that's pretty,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, huh?
we got a lot of bids on this too.
They go from 600 to 850 is
It's a huge range, huh?
Oh.
Okay,
good stuff.
makes our life easier.
So yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Wait, does this make sense though? What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, it's the unit, I think that's the SY, is that?
Square yard, I'm assuming, maybe?
Like, you notice on like on the Hatch Group, so it's, you know, it's 58,000 square yards at $1.90. But the HMA, it's $95 per ton, and that's way cheaper than everybody else. That's the,
Maybe they're a direct source of it or something. You
Yeah,
know, I know
that's-
we've dealt with that with certain times with certain companies and like they, you know.
I like where they live as well. Some of them are further away. Plainville's right down the road. Pawtucket would be a little bit of a distance, so would
But
Harwich
you
and
have like
Hines.
Fall River,
Yeah.
Daniels Asphalt, so,
all right, whatever.
yeah.
That's the contract. All right, so with that, I'll entertain a motion to award milling and pavement overlay on Bullock Road and various streets to the Hatch Group, Inc.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then this is just, agenda item 16 is for the agreement, so I'll entertain a motion to approve the agreement between the town of Freetown and the Hatch Group, Inc. for milling and pavement overlay on Bullock Road and various streets.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Agenda item 17, discussion of vote whether authorize the use of the boat ramp seasonal staff to assist at the summer concert series and movie nights.
So this is just a discussion that we have, Kylie is doing a great job with the summer concert series, but that's a lot for her to go and set up and break down, and I think she's finding a hard time. We'd hoped to get volunteers. I put something out to the school. I wasn't able to get any volunteers, and so we were just thinking maybe if we offered some more hours to the boat ramp staff, because they were originally looking for more hours. We haven't talked to them. They maybe know they don't want more hours. I don't know. We don't know. It's just to sort of open up this discussion of getting some staff just to help her on those events.
Yep.
So it comes to two things. One is I think that this is the first step, right? And I think it's the easiest step. If this doesn't work out and she's still lacking help, what about the work-off program people?
I think that we could go in that. I mean, the senior work-offs are usually, they don't want to drive at night. That's kind of a thing, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
We're looking
At least
to like
even for
carry
the
like
setup.
tables and stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know what she's gonna be looking for help and what, I know Chuck does a lot of some of the setup stuff too and take
Yeah.
down certain things. I say Chuck, his department. So it's just me throwing ideas out there,
Yeah,
right?
and
In
this
order
is
to
kind
get
of
her
what this
help,
is
because
about.
to that point.
I mean, she's already halfway through the season and she's getting it done, but it's a lot. I've seen her out there. I mean, it's just a lot.
And I think this is the easiest fit. I think this makes sense.
Yeah, so it's just trying to, again, just looking just for that, ideas. What can we do to help her? It's minimal.
Yeah.
It's minimal
Dollars.
work. I'm not sure of the funding source right at the moment. It's another piece that I will figure out, because I can't really use boat ramp money to pay them. I have to.
That's what was going through my head as well. It's like, when we get to the end of it, boat ramp people get paid by the boat ramp essentially, right? So that would be interesting math, how we do that.
She-
I agree with
She has a
you.
budget, I just have to see what she has in it, and then I have to go through the logistics, so it might take me, it's gonna take me a bit. But I wanted to have the conversation first. Are you guys okay with it? I mean, maybe we hire some seasonal staff, just kids, hands on deck to help her. I just think that she just needs a little bit of support at those events.
Volunteers are hard to come by in the summertime.
Yeah, and you know, they're growing, the events are growing. She's just getting more and more attendance to these concerts. I want to say she said 400 at the last concert.
Awesome.
So the Zumba,
good
the
problem
Zumba
to
had
have.
like 40 people out there, like I think
That's
at
awesome.
yoga or
Yeah.
something. She's just, you know, people are enjoying it, and I think they really do like it. I don't want to bury her with the work.
Yep, that's
No, it's
fair.
not fair.
So I will work on it, me and
Yeah.
Luann, and we'll go from there, but I just wanted to have that conversation.
Thank you.
Do you want us to vote on that?
You can vote on it. I'm probably gonna have to come back with, I don't know, I might have to have them appointed to,
Could create a new role or something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But we might have something in there we could resurface, some kind of.
yeah.
All right, so I'll entertain a motion to authorize the use of the boat ramp seasonal staff to assist in the summer concert series and movie nights.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, now I'm gonna kick it over to personnel.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. All right, Personnel Board, item agenda 18, discussion and vote on which selectmen to appoint to the Tax Increment Finance Board and make said appointment effective 5/1/2025 through 4/30/2026. All right. Tax Increment Board. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? On the next agenda, we get to hang out with Patty, the town treasurer and collector, Debbie Petty, member of town administration, member as town administrator, Margaret French, finance committee chair, and Melissa Mata, board of assessors.
How many meetings are we thinking on this one?
Yeah.
I think those are like, we have to be appointed to it, like they're, you know, it's written out that these are
Yeah.
the people that have to be on it. So I think we have to be appointed to it, and then one of the selectmen. I mean, we don't have any tips in the line that I know of, so.
I mean, I'll take that one if it's an easy one.
Sure. All right.
He's honest about it, right?
Yeah, I'm all right with
I just
that.
don't wanna sign up for things I know I'm not gonna be able to make, you know?
Yeah,
Like, that's-
absolutely.
All right, Trevor Matthews is the person we have in line. Any nays?
No.
All right. I entertain a motion to appoint Selectman Trevor Matthews as the Tax Increment Finance Board Select Board member, effective 5/1/2025 through 4/30/2026.
Motion made.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Item agenda 19, discussion and vote whether to approve the following appointments to the Tax Increment Finance Board effective 5/1/2025 through 4/30/2026. A, Patty Roderick, Treasurer Collector. B, Deborah Petty, Member as Town Administrator. C, Margaret French, Finance Committee Chair. And D, Melissa Mata, Board of Assessors. All right.
I'll make that motion to approve those appointments.
I will second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Is that it?
I believe it is.
All right, we need to make some signatures.
Make sure you go see Cheryl and swear in.
Yeah, I saw her last week. I owed a few of them. Actually, Tim was there. She stepped out. Just the top line.
I'm gonna do my best to not sign the wrong place on these this time. I'm my own worst critic.
Last time I did mine, I had to do a bunch of them. I signed in blue pen. I thought she was going to come over the table.
I'm signing everything in blue pen right now.
Yeah.
Same here.
I remember that being a thing that we weren't allowed to sign things in blue pen at one point.
I think it's the way it scans.
Well, they're trying to say the blue shows that it's a real signature versus the black, so there's like two different
Opinions on it.
opinions on it, yeah. Plus with the color copiers now, you can't even tell.
Yeah.
That's the contract. You can't even tell if it's the original or not.
I know, this thing kicked on a little while ago.
So we met the engineers out at the South Main Street Bridge this morning, so they could see it. That's out for bid to select the engineering firm that will actually do the engineering for the bridge preservation project. So that project is moving forward. As you know, we get grant funds from the federal government to work on that. So that's what's kind of going on at the moment. And I'm working on the municipal fiber and also the COA library building project. You signed that contract, so they'll start moving forward pretty soon, so. And then next week is town meeting, where we put together a little presentation about the land with some frequently asked questions and answers, so I'll get that together. I sat with Nancy this afternoon, and I gave her some of the handouts, the town appraisal, the existing conditions plan, showing that we have no more available land here, the wetland delineation, showing that there really wasn't too much wetlands out there, and things that people have asked about. So we've put that together. We'll get that up on our webpage hopefully by tomorrow, and we'll put it out a flash saying that it's there for people to look at, to try to answer some questions so people understand why are we coming back before you with this again, so.
That makes sense, and that's good.
So I might shoot that to you guys so you can just review the language before I post it, so that we're all on the same page tomorrow. So be looking for that.
That video that's Chief Rose shot with the drone, is that a usable
Drone
video that
video.
we can use for this?
I don't know if I can get that on there, you know what I mean? It was really high up, and really, I don't think it showed too much.
Right. It shows the land, that's about it, but it gives a good idea where it is and what's over there, so people can understand. The more questions, the more answers we put out there ahead of time, I think it will help out, right?
I just figured, people have legitimate questions. I'm trying to at least formulate the answers now, too, so that when I'm at town meeting or, I'm not caught off guard, too. And the more that we put out, maybe the more questions and answers we'll get.
Right.
More questions, so we can answer them ahead of time.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. We good?
All right.
Right, so I'll send a motion to adjourn.
Motion made?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.